Many people like us, who are learning English, like to use TED Talks. But we have trouble reading TED Talk scripts, due to difficult words and sentences we don't understand. It can end up causing us to lose our motivation. So, I have made the English in the TED Talk simpler. I broke it down into easier sentences, to help you understand better. When you start with these easier sentences, you can get a basic idea of what the talk is about. And if you come across something you don't understand, it sparks your curiosity to learn more. And when you watch the TED Talk, while following these simpler sentences, it'll be much easier to understand the original one. Reading practice. For speaking. Audio will be without repetition, with a brief pause between each chunk or sentence. Read silently or aloud, as if you were telling it to someone else.
How to speak so that people want to listen. The human voice. It's a tool we all have. It's a powerful sound in the world. And it's the only sound that can start wars or express love. But many people find that when they talk, others don't really listen. Why is that? How can we use speech to make a difference in the world? I want to say that there are some things we should not do. I've made a list of 7 big talking mistakes for you to think about. This list isn't everything, but these 7 mistakes are big ones. We can all make. I want to suggest that there are some habits we should avoid. I've listed 7 significant speaking mistakes for you to think about. While this list isn't everything, these 7 habits are big errors we can all make. Gossip, judging, negativity, complaining, excuses, lying, dogmatism. First, gossip. Saying mean things about someone. Who's not there. It's not a nice habit. And we know that the person who is talking about others may soon talk about us too. First, gossip. Talking badly about someone who's not present. It's not a kind habit. And we know that the person gossiping might gossip about us soon. Next, about judging. We know some people judge in talks. It's hard to hear when you feel judged. Second, judging. We know when people are in chats, it's really tough to listen if you feel you're judged. And found not good enough. Third, negativity. It's easy to fall into this trap. In my mother's later years, she became very negative. And it's tough to listen when someone is that negative. Another form of negativity is complaining. Complaining is like spreading unhappiness. And it doesn't spread happiness or positivity in the world. Excuses. We've all seen this behavior. Some people blame everyone else and don't take responsibility for their actions. It's hard to listen to someone who's like that. Excuses. We've all met this person. Maybe we've been this person too. Some people are quick to blame others. They pass the blame to everyone else and don't take responsibility for what they do. Again, it's hard to listen to someone who acts like this. Next to last, the sixth of 7, exaggeration. It sometimes makes our language worse. For example, if I see something that is really amazing, what do I call it? And then, of course, this exaggeration turns into lying. And we don't want to listen to people we know are lying to us. Second last, the sixth of 7, exaggeration. It degrades our language, actually, sometimes. For instance, if I see something that truly is amazing, what do I call it? And then, of course, this exaggeration becomes lying. And we don't want to listen to people we know are lying to us. And last, being stubborn. This is when facts and thoughts get mixed. When this happens, it's like you're hearing the wind. You know, someone is pushing their thoughts on you. As if they were facts. It's tough to hear that. And finally, dogmatism. Mixing up facts with opinions. When those two things get confused, it's like listening to the wind. Somebody is bombarding you with their opinions. As if they were true. It's hard to listen to that.
Word root. Instance. stand, stage, status, station, stature, circumstance, instance,